It's time for another action packed evening of Marshall Mitchell Music. I want to say hello and welcome. I'm going to close that right there so I don't have to mess with it. There we do go. All right. But don't forget to remember my brandest newest website, marshallmitchell.com. Get on there, take a look, see, peruse for a while. And I want to introduce a brand new guy that's been around here for quite a while. Oh, Hoot Gibson right there. And because you've never seen him before, I bought this guitar back in my Wild and Woolly, California days. And the first three frets were so wallered out you couldn't even play it. So when we were in Texas, we had to capo it on the third fret and then tune it up from there. But my friend Brian Houck gave me some wood and some directions, and I sanded the wood down and mixed it with some wood glue and filled it all in. You can't even tell, right there. So I got me another playable guitar. So I figured I'd introduce him to y'all and y'all to him. Let me see. Did I do this tonight? Interactivity, questions? No questions. Okay, hold on. Settings, interactivity, yep. Viewers. Oh, yeah, to message me. I have to turn that on every time. So, let me see. Let me get back to live dashboard. Okay. Well, let me see. What did I do now? I touched something. Oh, hold on. No, we're going to stay right here. And we'll see if we can stream the preview. Yeah. All right. Turn on captions. Allow viewers to message me. Yes. Viewer settings. Dashboard. Let's get over to the dashboard. There we are. And there's Tim. All this newfangled technology. I'd love to, man, but Tim, they only let me do original stuff here. So, with my Dean Markley pickup in here, because I don't have electronics in this little thing, it's a Gibson LGO. Was born in 1962. So we're going to see how he does tonight. So we're going to try some of these tunes here. Hope you enjoy it. All of my life, dreaming I'm a cowboy living out on the range, driving them cattle from the Texas border to the railhead on the Great Plains. Hey, Teddy. I'm drinking my coffee around a crackling fire, sleeping out under the stars. Well, when I look at my life, I think about the cowboy sleeping in the back of the car. That's why I ride these roads, trailing dreams before me to another show somewhere down the line. And the story goes, we saddle up at sunrise, riding far, working hard, living the life. Now once upon a time I had a little cowgirl pretty as a cactus bloom. Well, she wanted to settle in the middle of the city, but I told her there just ain't no room. And I guess she figured it just wasn't worth the trouble she was going through. Tying me down to an 8 to 5, trading in my cowboy boots. That's why I ride these roads, trailing dreams before me to another show somewhere down the line. Hey, Jake, and the story goes, we saddle up at sunrise, riding far, working hard, living the life. That's right. Well, I travel these days on an asphalt trail or a cement corridor. With a water rights bought, the barbed wire fence, the open range is gone for sure. But I lope to the rhythm of an OV8, take me to another town, where I tie my pony to the hitching post, play a little cowboy sound. Sing with me. That's why I ride these roads, trailing dreams before me to another show, somewhere down the line. And the story goes, we saddle up at sunrise, riding far, working hard, living the life. We're riding far, working hard, living the life. Boom, boom. Ha ha ha. Hey, thank you, Donna. Oh my goodness. Well, it's another Monday night, Memorial weekend. We're about done. And of course, gas, I saw gas for $4.23 today. Woo! But that didn't stop me and Ron from heading out to the links. And I don't know if you know or not, but I'm a member of the PGA, the Practice Golf Association 2022. And you know, a great day of golf is when you come back with almost as nearly balls as you begin with, right there. So the PGA, you can put that on your calendar because me and Ron. And because it's Memorial Weekend, guess who came to visit? That's right. Mr. Pickle came to see us one more time. Yeah, I think that's a F sharp. Anyway, he's been down there with his girlfriend Dell, and just been having a big old time. We've been catching up, doing some stuff, so he was good to get back and be with everybody. So thanks for tuning in right here. And my little friend Hoot Gibson right here. Cowboy love songs. This neck is small. No excuse. She was a lady, he was a cowboy, making their own way around. Now he rode the rodeo, followed the circuit, she rode the high side of town. Bruises and blisters, a born and bred drifter, she wore the satin and lace. Fate is much harder to handle or barter when it comes face to face. Now the cowboy loved the lady, and the lady loved him. She would not say it, and he'd only grin. But too much to drink from a bottle of whiskey, too many long nights alone, too many earnest and strong innuendos made the cowboy take her home. Now he had the courage he had found in the bottle. She stood alone in the dark. Now He softly kissed her and left her in silence, knowing the end from the start. Now the cowboy was leaving, and the lady knew why. She would not say it, and he could not lie. But too much to drink from a bottle of whiskey, too many long nights alone, too many earnest and strong innuendos made the cowboy take her home. She is a lady and he is a cowboy, making their own way around. He rides the rodeo, follows the circuit. She rides the high side of town. The lady and the cowboy. Now, all of these tunes here, I do believe tonight, are all mine. No, and I say that just as I do a public, that was Lady and the Cowboy. Let me see, that was on the Cowboy and Me I recorded in 2015. Have my words right here just in case I get discombobulated. And for those of you that want to earn tens of dollars, man, you can order and learn to play the guitar just like I do. So we want to introduce brand new Guitars R Us right there. Come on down to our beautiful accommodated showroom for an extended look-see and peruse. So we have everything guitar-wise for your beginners to professionals. Guaranteed. Have lessons. We have instructions. We have practice rooms. We have sheet music, videos, and more. And it's affordable even for the working musician. Right there, live and in color. So call and schedule today. We'll be glad you did. Only at Guitars R Us. Now, if you call right now, the first 5 orders, first 5 callers are going to receive absolutely free a set of air guitar strings right there. One size fits all. And for the first 3 callers, an added bonus, you're going to get air bass strings right there. Just pay shipping and handling extra. So, there you go. Guitars R Us, guaranteed to meet all your musical needs if you like to play guitars. So what do you think, Mr. Pickle? That's what I was thinking myself. Everybody sing. Wildcat Willie, looking mighty pale, was standing by the sheriff's side. And when the sheriff said, "I'm taking you to jail," Wildcat raised his head and cried, "Give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in, let me ride through the wide open spaces that I love. Don't fence me in, I want to be by myself with the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off wherever, but I'll ask you please. Don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't handle hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. I wanna be by myself with the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off wherever, but I'll ask you you please. Don't fence me in. We try it again. Don't fence me in. Sing with me. Don't fence me in. I want to be by myself with the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off wherever, but I'll ask you please. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. Oh, 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 oh. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't get it. That was a Cole Porter, Robert Fletcher song from 1934 right there. Whew. Well, I'm doing cowboy tunes tonight because you can't get too far off of your roots. This was on the Prairie Moon CD back in 2021. Hey, that was just last year that we have it out there. Jake's got his ovation rolling, and that's good. All right, we're going to hit the dusty trail out there. Ready? We'll round 'em up from the coulees and the draw. 1,000 head the doggies ball. Don't think we'll ever get 'em all, but best of luck out on the trail. My caballos I will straddle, spending long days in the saddle, heading north the longhorn cattle for the sale. Every day's a challenge, golden dawn to evening red. It's a long, hard journey, so they said. No matter what the cost, we're going, gain or loss. It's the only kind of life I've ever led. The life of a cowboy born and bred. Time to eat beans and biscuits and brittle gravy. This is no time to be lazy. Grab an extra one and maybe something sweet. And then at night, throw your bedroll on the ground. Beneath that big old moon so round, back in the saddle we'll be found come morning light. Every day's a challenge, golden dawn to evening red. It's a long, hard journey, so they said. No matter what the cost, we're going, gain or loss. It's the only kind of life I've ever led. The life of a cowboy born and bred. Some say that I've got mud for brains, but I got trail dust flowing through my veins. The cowboy way, we just keep 'em moving on. 200 miles from San Antone, we'll be in a cow town with a song in 20 days. The venture ends when the end of trail is found. Sail the herd and paint the town, then saddle up and head southbound and home again. Here we go. Every day's a challenge, golden dawn to evening red. It's a long, hard journey, so they said. No matter what the cost, we're going, gain or loss. It's the only kind of life I've ever led. The life of a cowboy born and bred. It's the only kind of life I've ever led. The life of a cowboy born and bred. Alrighty then. Well, you know, we're fixing to embark on a summer reading tour again. And I've been getting my songs ready for the kiddos there. But you know, more cowboys and cowboy girls were chased off by bad food rather than hard working conditions. So that's why, if you have a mind to, I want you to stop in. We're going to reproduce the Salmonella's right there, the eatery, where it's always chef surprised. You'll be surprised as well as they will. So stop in often. Call today. They have a takeout menu. They'll even bring it to you. Salmonella's, that's the best place to eat that I know of right there. You can say you heard it here, live and in color. So I was on the rodeo team when I was in high school. You know, I wasn't very athletic anyway. But I wrote this song quite a while back, and I can't remember. It was 2015, somewhere along in there, on the Marshall Mitchell Cowboy Music for Kids. Get on the website and check it out, because you can see most of my songs on there. And if you don't see them on there, call me. I'll tell you all about them. But had to write a rodeo song, so you better pull your hat down tight. And here we go. Well, here we are at the rodeo. Paid my dues, ready to go. My rig is oiled, I'm relaxed and loose. I'm confident, I ride that old cayuse. I got 8 seconds not to fall, 8 seconds to risk it all, 8 seconds to stay astride, got 8 seconds to ride. I got 8 seconds not to fall, 8 seconds to risk it all, 8 seconds to stay astride, got 8 seconds to ride. I got my hat pulled down, got the cinch pulled tight, got my leather fist, well, tonight's the night. Gonna grit my teeth, give my head a shake. You know the timer starts when they open the gate. I got 8 seconds not to fall, 8 seconds to risk it all, 8 seconds to stay astride, got 8 seconds to ride. I got 8 seconds not to fall, 8 seconds to risk it all, 8 seconds to stay astride, got 8 seconds to ride. Here we go. I got 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds. I got 8 seconds to ride. Got 8 seconds to ride. Well, the lights are bright, the crowd goes wild. The announcer's voice is clear and loud. We twist and turn, we jump and buck. When the buzzer sounds, buddy, I'm in luck. I got 8 seconds not to fall, 8 seconds to risk it all, 8 seconds to stay astride, got 8 seconds to ride. I got 8 seconds not to fall, 8 seconds to risk it all, 8 seconds to stay astride, got 8 seconds to ride. Ready? I got 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds. Got 8 seconds to ride. Got 8 seconds to ride. Coming out of chute number 3 right there on Skyball Paint. Whoo, that was for you, Jake. Right there. Well, you know, being the blacktop troubadour that I was at one time, I met people from all over the place. Lived from California to Connecticut, from Kansas City to South Texas, I guess, and points in between. But my friend Mark Miller down in Maypearl, Texas, the old cobbler, the cobbler cowboy hats right there. Got this one from him down there. He had a poem on Facebook one time, and I told him, I said, man, that'd be a great song. He said, well, go for it. So what do you think, Mr. Pickle? We're going to do it for you right now. Get a slash of sweet tea. All right. And this, I want to say thank you, Mark Miller, for starting this one off. Prairie Moon album, 2021. Well, when your broncs are all ridden, your saddle hangs on the fence. When you think about love, but it's all in past tense. When your work day is ended, but the day's just half gone, you realize your life has become an old cowboy song. Now you remember back when you were the top hand. Now they all see you as just some old man. When you sit and you watch the tumbleweeds roll along, you hear the wind in the barbed wire sing an old cowboy song. Out there on the prairie, somewhere on the plain, coyotes call out, whisper your name. We all know it's coming. It's always too soon. When we add our voice to the chorus of an old cowboy tune. Well, we laugh at ourselves for times we spent back in our youth. Now we're worn out and frazzled as the heel of our boot. When the dust is all settled, I guess it's just the memories we keep. Best we can hope for, to die peaceful in sleep. Out there on the prairie, somewhere on the plain, coyotes call out or whisper your name. Yeah, we all know it's coming. It's always too soon. When we add our voice to the chorus of an old cowboy tune. We all know it's coming. It's always too soon. When we add our voice to the chorus of an old cowboy tune. Hey, I want to tell you what, if you've had half as much fun as me, I've had twice as much fun as you. I always like to end my shows with the kids ride a happy trail, sing a happy tune. Now, I'll see you again. I hope it will be soon. Take a happy thought and put it in your heart. That way you will know we'll never be apart. Sing with me. So long, adios for now. So long, all my saddle pals. So long, in a little while I'll see you down the trail. So long, adios for now. So long, all my saddle pals. So long, in a little while I'll see you down the trail. I'll see you down the trail. Thank you much, and I'll see you down the dusty trail. This is your old caballero friend Marshall Mitchell saying adios for now.